Hello and welcome back to my Dwarf Fortress Let's Play. Last time we got started with our fortress, we dug out everything and pretty much designated out what each storage room was going to be, and we had a trade caravan come. So let's get started. So our expedition leader is talking with the outpost liaison. We have the bridge still designated to be built, and everyone's just hauling goods to the trade depot. Nothing very special yet. Our stone crafter is still producing a lot of pots, so that's good. And where is our expedition leader? He's bringing items to the depot. So whenever he's done doing that, he'll finish talking with the liaison. Our miners are still smoothing down our dining room, and I think very shortly I'm going to actually have my stone crafter stop making stone pots and start making tables and chairs. And here we go. Yep, just finishing up this. That's, whoa. Yep. Sounds good to me. And yep. And this is the stuff that they are gonna want. I'm probably not gonna listen to anything that they want. I'm just gonna give them whatever I want to give them. So I actually might make stone blocks because they want it at 200% of the price. So I might actually satisfy that need, because stone blocks are pretty easy to make. And there goes our liaison. So we need to set this miner back to doing mining and stone detailing, and he'll get right on that. Can we trade yet? No, the broker's still trying to store stuff. Nope, still storing stuff. And that's right. We need to get our smelter to start making coke. I don't know why they have it set up here as coke, but it comes out as coal, like the name of it. I know it does come out as coke, but when you do it as a stockpile, it says coal. So that's kind of weird. Let's see how our stockpiles up here are doing. We got a lot of metal ores to smelt. We have enough coal, bituminous coal, to last us for a long time. And dagnabbit. Okay, you know what? Where are you? Stop everything. Stop fishing. Stop hauling. Just go to the thing. If you do not hurry up, I will be very pissed, because I want to trade. Okay, now you better go. Is she going? Yes, she is. There we go. We can now trade. So set everything up to be traded. And there we go. Let's see, what do we want from them? We don't really need any food from them, so we really don't need to buy any iron stuff from them. We'll probably buy some leather if they have it. Leather? Nope, they do not have any leather. That's kind of disappointing. I guess we'll get some armor then, so we can set up our military captain, which is going to be MastaHosen. So we grab those greaves, the iron breastplate, those 2 iron high boots. We'll give him an iron shield, a steel helm, Actually, we'll give him, yeah, an iron shield. And I don't see any gauntlets. Oh, iron left gauntlet, iron right gauntlet. And let's see if we can find a weapon for him. Let's see. Oh, there went my phone. Oh well, can't find anything. So I guess we're just gonna actually keep most of this stuff for next time when they actually have the stuff that we want. Actually, we'll offer it up as tribute to our wonderful Dwarven city. So that way we don't have a whole bunch of stuff just laying around. And there we go. Okay, now I can set her back up to go fishing. And there we go. Okay, so how many rock pots do we have in there? We have a lot of rock pots, so we are gonna have him start to make thrones and tables. And doors, why not? And we'll just make it a 2-to-1 ratio, so we'll be producing 2 chairs and 2 tables per 1 door. Oh, and that one dwarf is unhappy for some reason. Where's that unhappy dwarf? That is this hauler. Why? He has been annoyed by flies, he slept without a proper room, admired a fine door. So, because this dude does not have a room, because I think that's actually who we have set up as our bookkeeper. Yep, he is our bookkeeper, so he needs an office, so I think we're out of beds as well. Yeah, okay. So we need to make more beds, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because we have 20 dwarves right now, so we have a lot. So we shall actually have our miners dig those out whenever they get a spare chance from smoothing. And let's see. Yep. So once we get tables made, darn it, that's right. No. We need to set up a manager as another hauler. Because I have it set up that all my dwarves have the masonry skill. So I'm going to set it up as long as they're above adequate. Actually, just proficient. So as long as they're a proficient mason, they're allowed to use that the shop. Except I don't think my one mason actually is proficient. He is only skilled. So we'll set up as only skilled. And there we go. So now, I could even set it up that only he could use it, but if I get more masons, I'm gonna want more people to actually be able to use it. So, wherever my stonecrafter is, he'll probably get on that. He's probably on break. Or no, he's sleeping. So they pretty much got most of the dining room smoothed out, except for like the wall there. But they've gotten quite a lot of experience from smoothing all that out, and I'm actually going to designate that wall to be dug out too. So that way, whenever I'm hauling finished goods to here, they don't actually have to go through that door and then up the hallway. They can just go out straight through there. So up there he goes. He's starting to make tables and chairs. And we actually need to make a section for our noblemen. So we are going to set that up probably next to where our bedrooms are being dug out now, just so they're all on one level. Okay, they've done that, so I'm going to make them dig out a long hallway this way. And then we'll just make a small office and bedroom for our manager and broker and record keeper. And then we're going to have a 5x5 room for MastaHosen. And then for our expedition leader, we'll have a bigger room. It's 8x8. So that should be good for now. And hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I was just checking up on my dog because she just got fixed. So she was moving around a little bit, so just wanted to make sure she was okay. But anyway, seems like they got that room dug out, so we'll just put a table and chair there. And then give that to both our manager and bookkeeper. Because he's grumpy. Because he doesn't have a room. And all our miners seem to be moving pretty fast. Except for our newest one, which is understandable. And more gold. Awesome. And yep, we got beds now. So we shall give that to... I guess we'll set this room up for that guy. So we'll rename whoever that is. That's our manager, so... we'll just name this dude as manager for now. And also nickname as manager. And we'll rename this dude as bookkeeper. Whoops, can't spell. I think there's 2 K's in bookkeeper, but oh well. And set this up for our bookkeeper. And there we go. And then put that other bed there.
Dwarf has gotten an idea.
Oh dear.
From society.
And our stone crafter has gotten a what kind of mood? Just says withdraw from society. Okay, so he claimed a craft workshop, so let's see if he's got the stuff. Okay, well, he's going to grab stuff already, so I guess he's got all the stuff that he needs, and he's already beginning construction. So that wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. And he's just making it out of gabbro. Not going to be an interesting artifact. Hopefully it'll increase his stone crafting skill. Because then he'll even be better than he is now, which is already pretty good. But anyway, now we need to start placing the tables for our dining room. And we've only gotten 5 so far. Oh, and that's right, because he's busy now, because he got an idea. Crazy dwarf. And our chef's still pumping out food. He's already a proficient cook, so we shall start making him create lavish meals. And we've already got a lot of food of prepared meals. And we're actually going to set up our bookkeeper to give all accounts accurate, because I like knowing exactly how many things I have. We're out of pigtails, so I think he's stopped growing, so we're going to tell him to produce more plants.
An artifact has been completed! Hooray!
The gabbro crown has been completed. Let's see what it is. A gabbro crown, all craft sources of the highest quality, is encircled with bands of gabbro. This object menaces with spikes of gabbro. On the item is an image of dwarves in gabbro. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of Bean Fortress by the crystal of tips of the radiant silver in year 3. Cute. And it's worth 4,800. So, not that valuable, but it is still an artifact. Our furnace operator is an adept furnace operator, so he's not the greatest, but he's getting up there. And that did make him a legendary stone crafter, so that is wonderful. So he is amazing now. I forget what mood it is that doesn't increase skill. I think it's possessed. When a dwarf is possessed, they don't get any experience gain. So, at least he got experience from that, so that's always good. What I really want is either an legendary armor smith or a weaponsmith to have a mood, because then that artifact will definitely go on to MastaHosen, and he shall train with that. But we still need to set up MastaHosen to be our military commander, which we shall do probably now, actually. So, let's see, MastaHosen, and we shall rename your profession to military. I don't know what we are going to give him as a weapon yet, but we are definitely going to make him... Oh, I guess he's going to be a spear dwarf, because that's what his beginning skill is. So we'll just have him train like that. And also we need an armor stand and a weapons rack. And that brings up another issue. Where am I going to put my barracks to train? I could have it so he trains outside, so that way he gets used to the sunlight. Or I could have it down in my base, so he could just train down there. I don't know yet. But first things first, we also need to build a workshop for mechanics. Even though we don't have a mechanic yet, we are going to designate one out. And I'm actually going to start putting my craft source workshop and mason shops where they're actually supposed to be, instead of in the food room. So, I think that's all I needed in there. I'm going to put the loom there, and the clothier shop there, and two jeweler shops there, and I need to set this up as my stockpiles there, and also need to wait, there's a button for that. Reclaim. Yep, reclaim items. I'm going to reclaim all that stone, so whenever they use stuff, they'll use it right from above and just take it out of the dump. And that's my wood stockpile. I don't need to set this up as my stone stockpile because I have the dump there. What else do I need to set up? I guess that's it for now, just set up. Just keep pumping out more tables and setting up our dining room. And yes, the trade depot is even, I just counted, so it is centered. Yay. And my miners are not busy, so I will have them smooth down all the bedrooms, just to keep them busy. So while they're sleeping, they will be happy. Maybe I'll actually have it set up so MastaHosen will train in his bedroom. So that way he'll have happy thoughts with a nice smooth down room with his armor rack and weapons rack in there. And when I usually have a military, I usually utilize danger rooms and just put wooden training spears in there. But I find that rather too cheap, so for this fortress, I'm actually not going to do that. I'm actually going to have it legit. Okay, and he also wants a table in there, and a chair, and his armor stand is done, and his weapon rack is done. Okay. And who has claimed that one? The bookkeeper. I thought we assigned this room as a room for the bookkeeper. Bookkeeper. And I actually need to set up, so this is going to be the dining room, except I need doors here. we go. Now let's set this up as the dining room. And set it as the meeting hall, even though I already put it as the meeting hall. Okay, and now that they have the Masons and Craftsdorf shops built over there, I shall remove that, and remove that. Craftsdorf, this is the Masons. So table, chair, door. There we go. Oh, darn it. I hate when that happens. I forgot about that. Whenever you deconstruct a building and they were going to take an item from that building, then they freak out and they're like, where did it go? So that's annoying. But, as always, dwarves are stupid, and you kind of just get used to that. So now we are going to set up for MastaHosen to start training in there. He doesn't have a spear though, so we shall probably actually set it up for him to have a spear. And yep, there we go. And we'll also give our expedition leader a nice room. And we have 2 idlers. So the woodworker as always, and now the stonecrafter. I thought I set you up to be making tables. Oh, that's right, this stupid workshop. There. Now go away. Gosh. And we also need to set someone up as our mechanic, because we need to make a mechanism for this. And where is he going? Oh, he's grabbing the woods from outside. Well, I guess that's okay, so that way, in case whenever we do open the fortress up, they won't go outside again. So, as soon as they grab all the wood, I'm going to designate a mechanic, so that way we can raise up the bridge so no one can get in. Unless we want them to. And set this up for more food stockpile. Okay, so now who are we going to designate as our mechanic? No one has any mechanic skill. The smelter we're not going to put. The stonecrafter, no. And I don't know why it's saying all their names are unknown. That's kind of weird. But anyway, we'll pick, I guess, this hauler. We'll set this one up as the mechanic. And just have them start creating mechanisms. Mechanic. Alright, and I think everything's good. We have our bookkeeper. Take him off masonry. Fist cleaner, we don't need masonry on you. Manager now. MastaHosen, you don't need masonry anymore. And yep, and that's it. Okay, unpause. No, they never built that door there, so I need to fix that. There we go. Okay, where else do I need doors? I need doors everywhere. Everywhere. Keep placing tables. We're out of chairs. Okay, so now we are also going to build a metal working forge. Metalsmith's forge, there it is. Okay, and we'll put it right there with an iron anvil and siltstone as always. So I think we're gonna have him smelt for now just 5 hematite, since we have so much coal. Way too much. And then we're gonna have, I guess we could also just make him a temporary metalsmith, even though he doesn't have any skill in it. So we'll set him up as that. So now he's going to smelt the hematite, so that way we'll have iron to make something with. So we're going to make MastaHosen an iron spear. And what is he doing? He's sleeping, and he grabbed all his equipment. And just left all his clothes just laying around. MastaHosen, you are a very dirty person, leaving your clothes everywhere. And I believe he's training now. Yep, he's doing an individual combat drill. So let's see. Add up engravers. So, and spring has arrived. So I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time in Dwarf Fortress, where we'll do stuff. Alright, see ya.